There is a lot happening in Paladin's Grace by Kingfisher, so let's break it down just a little bit. Paladin's Grace is the first book in a series. It follows Stephen, our main character, who is a paladin for a saint that no longer exists. His god has passed on and he's living his life without purpose. We also have Grace, our female main character, who is a master perfumer, and their fates are interlinked by happening in the city. It's part fantasy, part rom-com, part murder mystery with some twinges and touches of horror. If any or all of those tickle your fancy, this book is worth a go. Overall thoughts and impressions are that I thought that Stephen and Grace had a great chemistry, and I loved the lighthearted rom-com fluffy moments. Now, if you are not a fan of horror and explicitly like, I'm going to jumble the letters, if you're not a fan of ogre in your novels, just be aware that Kingfisher is a horror author, and parts of that poke through into this book. There are some extremely jarring moments that go from happy, funny, haha, silly, goofy into something very gross. And this happens more than once. Because of that specifically, it did lower my overall rating. And I also thought that although Stephen's backstory and his premise is very interesting, not too much is done with it until the last quarter of the novel. There's a little bit of potential that probably is expanded upon in further books that I haven't read yet. Overall, I think I gave this book 3.75 upon first rate. I might bump that up to 4 stars. I do think that there was a bit too much trying to happen in way of genre mashup. Individually, comedy, rom-com, fantasy, murder mystery. That sounds like the winning plots to an ingredient. For me, the horror elements kind of threw it off kilter. That's my personal taste. If I'm reading a rom-com, I don't want to see ogre. That's me. That's not critiquing her writing in any way. It was very jarring, and I personally did not enjoy it. If that's your thing, give it a shot. I think it's worth your time, and I think you'll enjoy it. Bye!